A disclaimer, I am not certified and I am not trained and I did not take any classes at any capacity. This is just general knowledge and my opinions on what works for me. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another daily update. It's been a minute since I've been in the kitchen where the magic happens for me. Magic may happen somewhere else for certain people. Happy for you, but for me, this is where the magic happens. I weighed in today at 233.4 pounds. It's fantastic to have a low weigh-in, and it's just so crazy how changing one thing can dictate a weigh-in. I told you guys, I was stuck at 234, 235 all last weekend, all week, and I said what's missing is training. I was not able to go to the gym Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week just because of my work schedule. It was just ridiculous. I was commuting to the office, coming back, and also the quality of my daily vlogs for those days were not what I wanted it to be. But it was just my reality. There's nothing really I could do about that. So yesterday I went to the gym. Obviously, I had a push day and then I finished with some list cardio. I ate the same amount as I normally do, and today I weighed in at 233 pounds. Again, my weigh-in tomorrow can be something different, but this is just to say, like, it's really about calories in versus calories out when it comes to your weight. Blah, blah, blah. I'm still working. I haven't been able to go to the gym yet. I haven't even been able to have my first meal of the day yet. I have just been chugging waters. These are 1 liter bottles, and so 4 of these get me to a gallon. Let's just say it's my third, and I'm already almost done, and it's not even 2 o'clock yet. So I'm able to just chug water all day. It doesn't bother me at all, especially with intermittent fasting the first half of the day. Speaking of what I'm eating, I'm going to have my favorite, the Undisputed King, 100% grass-fed ground beef. This is the 93.7. This packet alone has almost 100 grams of protein. Fantastic. I wanted to quickly take the time to thank you guys for the overwhelming support that you have given me throughout this whole process all the time. I'm a small YouTuber. I'm still learning as I go, and I want to make sure that the content I'm posting and producing adds value. I know I'm primarily been doing these vlog style videos, and some people like them, some people don't really like them. It's just what I'm able to put out right now, especially because I've made the choice to document my 75 hard challenge on a daily basis. And so that means posting way more frequently, which also means editing, creating thumbnails, all of that jazz, which takes up a lot of time on the back end. I promise to prioritize other kinds of content that I love along with fitness, which is finance, travel, personal development, all that stuff. I've also received a ton of comments on like exactly what I'm doing. And this is the exact process, the exact steps I have been doing since I started the 75 hard challenge. I've been on a weight loss journey technically since August of 2024, but not really strict, just getting my feet wet, figuring out the kinks because there are a lot of kinks when you're first starting a fitness journey. And it wasn't until I started my 75 hard challenge when I understood the process that was working for me. All I was lacking was the discipline to constantly apply that process on a daily basis. And that process is being in a caloric deficit. I'm eating 2,300 calories a day. In my opinion, what matters most is the amount of calories you're getting in a day. If you're trying to lose weight, you need to be in a deficit. You need to be in a deficit. You need to be in a deficit. And in order to calculate your maintenance calories, that is something that is so personal. It's so personal. It's different for everybody. There's a ton of websites that you can just input your age, your height, your weight, your activity level, and it'll give you a ballpark estimate. There's formulas like multiplying your desired weight or your current weight by 12, and that should be the calories you need to eat to lose weight. Multiply it by 14 to get your maintenance calories. I don't personally believe those formulas. If you use them and it's working for you, great. But that is just a testament to how unique everybody is. I got to the calories I need to eat on a daily basis to lose weight by trial and error. When I first started doing this, I was eating like 2,700 calories. Then I dropped it down to 2,500 calories. I really wasn't getting the results that I personally wanted. So I dropped it down even further to 2,300 calories, at least just for the duration of the 75 hard challenge. and I'm planning to bring it back up once I'm done, depending on where I am at. I am prioritizing getting my protein. I'm eating 200 grams of protein per day. How I calculated my grams per protein to eat, I just took the goal weight, which my goal weight is 200 pounds, multiplied that by 1 to get to the 200 grams a day. And then the rest of my calories, is that even a word? I fit to my desired macro count. So once you have figured out how many grams of protein you want to eat, then you can just figure out how many grams of fats and how many grams of carbs. And that really depends on you. If you want to eat low carb, fine. Eat low carb, eat more fat. Just make sure you get the calories you need in a day and make sure you hit your protein that you need. If you want to be higher carb and more traditional and like lower fat, fine. Eat 75 grams of fat and then fill the rest with carbs. Just as long as you're in a caloric deficit or a caloric surplus, that is literally the only way to either gain weight or lose weight. Maintaining muscle, gaining muscle, like that's dependent on how much protein you're eating and the kind of training that you're doing. Water, drink your water. Drink your water. I'm drinking a gallon of water a day at the minimum. Simple. Get your sleep. Super overlooked. Super overlooked. There are so many people that are working all day, that are grinding, and you're eating right, and you're in the gym for an hour, and you're getting your 10,000 steps, and you're doing all of that stuff, but you are not getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep on a daily basis. And that is affecting your results. Hands down, is affecting your results. I want to get at least 8,000 steps a day. I'm resistance training. I'm going to the gym. I'm pretty active, but I want to make sure that at the very minimum, I am active enough on a daily basis to get 8,000 steps. And so that is something that I'm following every single day. If you do that, honestly, the last thing is consistency and discipline. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. This is not something that's going to happen in 1 week, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You need to be consistent. And again, the efficiency and the timeline of your progress is different for everybody. It's a result of genetics. It's just so many factors that you cannot control. So don't get wrapped up in that. What you can control is following the regimen that you have set forth for yourself, which my regimen is what I already mentioned, and then consistently staying disciplined to follow that regimen for an extended period of time. You need the time and the consistency to see the results. And you need the regimen to efficiently get the results. You need both of them. You can't just have the regimen and then not consistently apply it every single day and expect results. And you can't be consistent to something that is not even existent. You don't even have a framework. You're going to fall short at some capacity on one of those things, but at least you're hitting the other three. And as long as you are disciplined and as long as you are consistent and trying your best every single day, that is what matters. There is going to be bad days. There's going to be a day where you mess up and you binge eat. And there's going to be a day where you have the donuts and you have the sweets, or you drink, or you do this, or you don't sleep, or you don't get your 10,000 steps. This is the part of the journey. It is a process. Just relax, breathe in, breathe out. You're more than fine. You are going to get the progress that you are looking for as long as you are consistent. Honorable mention, this is not something that you have to do, but this is just something that I am doing, and I am choosing to increase the quality of ingredients that I am putting into my body. If I'm making an effort to drink water, if I'm making an effort to work out, if I'm making an effort to be in a caloric deficit because I want to look better and I want to be healthy, I have to have a holistic approach. It makes no sense to do all of those things and then fill my body with high fructose corn syrup, with simple sugars, with seed oils, with highly processed foods. I've done it before. And to be honest, mentally, I feel way better throughout this process than I did before. Like I was way more mentally fatigued. I was stressing out. I was having body dysmorphia. I was like depressed. It was just like a crazy, I looked good externally, but I didn't feel good internally and I wasn't mentally where I wanted to be. especially with having the physique I wanted. That is my approach, and that is exactly the things that I am doing to lose weight and get results on this fitness journey. If you think there's things that I may have missed, if there are things that you are personally doing that I did not mention, please drop it down in the comment below. If you are also on a fitness journey, I would love to know about it. Put it in the comments below. Subscribe, follow along, comment all the time. If you hit a new weigh-in, if you hit some breakthrough in your fitness journey, comment. Like, I want to know, like, we're in this together, and I want this to be a community where we're all in a safe space. I'm not an expert. You're probably not an expert. You probably know more than me. If you want to school me like other people have done in the past, and let's learn together. Learn with Bird. Learn with Bird. Anyway, I'm going to finish this up, and I'll catch you guys when I catch you guys. Peace. Day flew by. Work was busier than expected on a Friday night. Tomorrow, I'm meeting up my buddy Kyle in Hoboken. Essentially, we're gonna do our 75 hard routine. So the earlier I can get all of my 75 hard requirements out of the way, the better. I haven't had a workout with Kyle in a while, and anytime you work out with somebody else or your friends, the workouts are just a little bit better. Anyway, my macros are going to be on the screen, and my steps are also going to be on the screen. I appreciate you guys as always. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.